people tell me, yeah, the way you talk to people is wonder anybody's you'll ever have a following. No, it's okay. I don't want to follow you. I'm just looking for teachers.
Absolutely.
That's all. But if I spent my life and I got another teacher out there, fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm designated DeCarlo. It's a wonderful show, though. It really is.
Yeah.
Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and all the men and women are actors. Act like a god.
Absolutely.
Not godly, not, that's it. Start acting like who you really are, because that is who you really are behind this uniform. I didn't feel I was in the Navy until I got my suit. When I got dressed up in my suit, I felt I was in the Navy. But all the rest of the time, going in and being examined and all that was, I thought, how did I get into this? What adventure was I looking for? But actually, it did turn out to be a pretty good adventure, and I did really enjoy it. But then again, I had three children and another one on the way, and that was not working well with the Navy. So, well, they got 4 years.
Yeah.
It was good training. It was good training. Uh, I learned a lot about myself that I didn't like, and that if you specifically state that you didn't like it, then you're liable to do something to change it. But if you justify it or excuse it, it just
Yeah.
went right on over. And that went right, like I said, that young fellow I was talking about, he took Neville's advice verbatim. And in 2 weeks, he had surpassed what I had taken 2 years. 2 years. He did it in 2 weeks. And Neville says himself several times, he says, give yourself some weeks, couple months, you know. Well, that was him. Took me a lot longer than a couple of months. But then, I was kind of a stubborn ass. Uh, yeah. No, what you're doing? You're taking hold of yourself. You know. Well, yeah. Uh, you have to do it sooner or later. But then, like Neville would say, why get all the knocks and blocks waiting for what? And I couldn't answer that. Waiting for what was I waiting for? I, I, I didn't have words to express what I was thinking feelingly, but you're doing it all the time. See, that's what we want to do. We want you to catch yourself
Absolutely.
doing it.
Mhm.
You see, because all the monsters that you find yourself facing in your thinking and feeling, someone says, "Well, I can't stop thinking that." Well, yeah, actually, you can.
Mhm.
I'd stomp your foot and you'd completely forget that right now. So I know you can forget it, but you can also take the easy way, just change your thought, your thinking, feelingly. And, you know, it's so surprising how quickly you can do this and how easily it is. But if you've got a stubborn attitude about things,
Yeah.
and you can just go, that's what's happening. That's why we got all these billions of people who are running around wondering what the hell's going on. Well, that's what's going on. Hell, because it has your attention. And what has your attention has your life. And if you say you're going through hell, that's what has your attention.
Absolutely.
See, you have to think about these things. See? If you don't choose what it is you're thinking about, then you're not choosing what's going to happen to you, what you're going to experience. Okay? So it's always up to you. Just have an idea to keep looking, feeling, hearing what's being come to the ear. You're supposed to guard the gates, and you wonder, how did I get into these messes? Right there. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, we were taught that seeing is believing as children, but Scripture's had it for thousands of years. Believing is seeing. So you might not realize that you believe something that you do because you accepted it when you heard it from someone else. So what impresses you expresses you. And that's it. And if worry and doubt and all that has your attention, that's what has your life. And you will experience it and experience it and you never connect the dots with the thinking and feeling ahead of what's actually happening. And that's all you have to do is just look at your life today, this hour. Is it satisfactory? Okay, then go your way. But if it's not satisfactory, you see, well, then you can change it. And you're given a simple method of changing your world of experiencing. It's called change your mind. That's it. Change your mind. That changes your world. The first one does the second one. So all you have to do is start. That's it. All you have to do is start. And what are you starting with? Paying attention to what you're talking to yourself about. Is it lovely and of good report? Fine. Expand on it. But if it isn't, drop it. Stop it immediately. Because it is your world of experiencing being developed at that very moment. If you're not looking forward to that, well, then I'd stop thinking about it if I was you. I say that very easy, because I put up with an awful lot of stuff that I didn't need to put up with because I didn't have the energy, I guess, to actually talk to myself and talk to myself to actually think feelingly about what I want, not what I don't want, because each are also a collection of your thoughts. And as you think feelingly, you are. And feelingly, what's your moods? Are you always in a general happy mood? And if not, why not? Because you get to choose them, right?
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
mean, they're there. Choose this day.
Absolutely.
And you certainly recognize the mood you're in. I mean, how else would you screw your face up like that?
Sorry.
Sometimes the truth is funny,
Sometimes.
but that's the truth,
It is the truth.
you know. And I don't understand why wouldn't you want to be in a jovial mood? Why not? I mean, you're given choice, choose this day, and that's that word again, whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
Okay? And whatsoever would also include these lovely, lovely moods, but it also include the negative ones. but you have choice. See, that's the gift you were given, was choice. Choose this day. And you're doing that moment by moment, choosing this day, unaware possibly that you're doing such, but that unawareness of at that point, it can be anything from uncomfortable to disastrous. It's always up to you. Well, I think this way too. Yeah. That's it's amazing. People tell me, "Oh, that's what I do. I choose my moods." Where'd you put them? You ain't wearing it. Where'd you put them? Hanging on a clothes hanger in a closet, huh? Now, see, I used all these excuses, justifications. I used them all, and they don't work. You know, they don't hold water. I mean, they leak all over the place. And even then, you still don't get it, that it's you poking holes in it, letting it all run out, and then whining about it.
Why me? Why now?
Hey, that is a very, very questionable question. I mean, how many people even suspect that they have anything to do with that?
Very few.
Yeah. But like the lady said, the way you talk to people, you'll never have a following. Well, like I said, I'm not. The people don't need to know me. They need to hear the message. But I didn't know who the message was coming from. I mean, not that personally or anything, but it had that ring to it that I didn't hear, even though the same words were used to say it. It didn't ring to me. But when it did, it was like, it was like, no, it was really that jarring moment that you have no experience of having.
I agree.
But the thing of it is, you're actually receiving suggestions all the time. But are you paying attention? See, you get this right here is connected to the advertising of the whole drama man, and we take it seriously, and we act upon it unaware of what we're actually doing, and that's the problem. That's what all the research about all the diseases is to find out what the cause is. Well, I know what the cause is. Me. See that's it. See, they don't realize that if they're not watching what comes through this ear, they can easily be conditioned.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that they're any lesser than.
Yeah.
It's just saying that happens to be what they're paying attention to.
Absolutely.
And so that's what they're experiencing. Negative, negative, negative. I mean, what are all the commercials talking about? Disease.
Absolutely.
See? Yeah. And we'll take this and that's it. Yeah, that does it. Yeah. Millions take it and they still got the same problem.
Yeah.
Why? See? Because they didn't believe it. If they had believed it, it would have helped them. You got that? If you would have believed it, it would have helped. It's as you believe it is to you. Think feelingly on these things, because they're your next dream come true if it is a dream. But it also works with nightmares.
Well, sir, been a pleasure.
Oh, okay. That has to me too. Okay, then.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you.
Talk to you later. I had a half a dozen of Neville's tapes. And I listened to them at least one every night for years before it actually touched base. I began thinking differently. The importance of having a CD, because what has your focus has your life. Think about it. We're not asking you to join anything, but you have to have the CDs. You have to have the DVDs. You have to listen to them. It's you training this. Listen, listen, listen.
But as Mr. Lindell stated, you have to listen to them repeatedly. And again, for those who are interested, click the link below and it will take you to the 4 CD set, and you'll be able to transform not only your mind, but your world.